All right, my friends, today it's just a quick review of metric units of mass and liquid volume. The two that we're working on today are going to be mass and then liquid volume. And what we're really looking for today is patterns, because this one we might not have to use our in and out if we can see our patterns. All right, so for mass, we have 1 kilogram, and remember the kilogram is heavier, is equal to 1,000 grams. That means that for every 1 of the kilograms, we have 1,000 grams. So that means we need 1,000 just to equal that 1. And the same goes for the liquid volume. We have 1 liter, and I'm using the symbols for it, equals 1,000 milliliters. So we have the same kind of problem. We see 1 liter is the same as 1,000 milliliters, and 1 kilogram is the same as 1,000 grams. So those are the only two formulas that we're going to need today. The first thing that we are going to do is we'll do just a quick little conversion chart just so you can see what this means. So I want to find out how many grams are in 4 kilograms. So I want to find out how many grams. So I'm going to do my think chart. We're going to do the think chart on this one really fast, but for the most part, we're going to be looking for patterns. Now remember, in your think chart, the first one is always your helper. That's always your helper. So my helper is 1 kilogram is the same as 1,000 grams. And I got that from right up here. So my think is 1 times 1,000. Then I put in my problem, which is 4 kilograms. That means that's 4 times 1,000. That means that is 4,000 grams. All right, so continuing on with this, I'm going to start to draw my chart now. I want you to see the pattern. So, for example, if we start with 1 kilogram, we know that's 1,000 grams. That means if we have 2 kilograms, that means it's 2 times 1,000. That means we have 2,000 grams. If we have 3 kilograms, that's 3,000 grams. I got ahead of myself. If we have 4 kilograms, that's 4,000 grams. Do you start to see the pattern? For every kilogram, it just adds 1 more thousand of grams. So it's 1,000, 2 is 2,000, 3 is 3,000, 4 is 4,000, and 5 would be 5,000. All right, so the same thing works for milliliters. So if we were going to do 5 liters is how many milliliters? Let's draw my box. That means I do my quick in and remember, this is just to get us started because we're going to notice the pattern. All right, so I always do my helper, which is right up here. 1 liter is 1,000 milliliters. So it'd be 1 times 1,000. Remember, if Miss Corbin goes too fast, just pause the video, write it down, and then come back. So now I write my problem. Now I'm going to write the problem, which is 5 liters. So that means that would be 5 times 1,000. And 5 times 1,000 is 5,000 milliliters. So 5 liters is the same as 5,000 milliliters. Now let's go ahead and make our chart for this one. And you're going to start to notice the same pattern. So 1 liter is 1,000 milliliters. 2 liters would be 2,000 milliliters. 3 liters, guess what, would be 3,000 milliliters. And 4,000 liters would be 4 liters would be 4,000 milliliters. And then 5 liters would be 5,000 milliliters. All right, so this one, if you see the pattern, then you don't really need to use your think chart. So we're going to do a story problem. And I'm going to go ahead and write it out. And I'm going to show you how it works in here. I'm going to say Caden wants to fill, and you don't have to write this story, you can just watch this part. Wants to fill a fish tank with 8 liters of water. How many milliliters is that? Okay, so this is a story problem, so we're going to go back to cubing. Important thing is we need 8 liters of water, and we want to know how many milliliters that is. And then our question we've got to underline. So if I write my problem, I know I have 8 liters. I need to find out how many milliliters. And then if I think of my pattern, like 1 is 1,000, 2 is 2,000, 3 is 3,000, 4 is 4,000, 5 is 5,000, that means 8 is going to be, that's right, 8,000. Now, if I did not remember that, I can do my quick think chart over here. Now, if I didn't remember the pattern, I can still figure it out with my think chart. I would do, okay, 1 liter is 1,000. I would do 1 times 1,000, but I have 8 liters, so that's my helper. So then I would put 8 liters, it would be 8 times 1,000, and that would get me 8,000. So if you see the pattern, you can just write it, and if you don't, then you can do your think. All right, good luck on today's assignment.